How to get a Russian tourist visa by yourself in 4 easy steps. Getting a Russian tourist visa is easier than it seems. If millions come to Russia every year, then so can you. Many prefer to get everything done with the aid of a visa agency, but it's super easy to do the visa process by yourself and could save you a lot of money. Here's how. Step 1. Organise where you'll be staying. The first thing you'll need is a tourist voucher, which is the same thing as a hotel booking voucher. Hotels are required by law to provide you with a tourist voucher upon request, but just in case you don't see any mention of this on their website, make sure to contact the hotel and be 100% sure they provide a printable proof of booking. This is easy to get. Just book a room at a hotel or hostel and you should get a printout with an order number, a confirmation number and a reference number. Easy peasy. Step 2. Fill out your visa application form. Next, you'll need to complete and print out your visa application form, which can be found here. Don't worry about the weird-looking letters that come up under the Hints and Help Language drop-down menu. You can change the language to English. Phew. Before you get stuck into your application form, you'll need a passport with at least 6 months validity left and your tourist voucher, which you completed in step 1, by your side. It would also help if you could remember your own name and address. All good. The next parts are pretty easy. Just fill out information about yourself and your passport exactly as written on the passport. When you get to the visit details section, this is where the ominous looking numbers on your tourist voucher will come in handy. Just write in your confirmation number here and your reference number here. In the health insurance box, just the name and number of your valid policy. This isn't necessary to get a tourist visa, but we strongly recommend you at least get cheap travel insurance coverage, just in case. Other information about your work, education, previous travel and your trips to Russia you will either already know or have in the passport in front of you. You'll also be asked some questions about your involvement in previous armed conflicts and terrorist activity. Such questioning is practiced globally. Once you've reviewed and saved your application form, make sure you print it out so you have it handy for the next step. Unfortunately, you may have to leave your sofa for this one. Step 3. Get your visa. There are 2 ways to go about this. The first is to visit a Russian consulate in person in one of the following locations: Washington, D.C., New York, or Houston. Before doing this, you'll need to make an appointment at the consulate. You may also send your documents by mail. Find out more about this here. When submitting your application, make sure you provide your valid passport, your printed application form, a picture of yourself, which needs to be 3.5 by 4.5 centimeters. Make sure to ask your pharmacist before you pose. And a printout of your tourist voucher from the hotel or hostel you'll be staying at. A single entry visa will cost you $180 to be processed in 3 working days, or $90 to be processed between 4 and 20 working days. Alternatively, if you plan on visiting Russia more than once over the next few years, it might be worth your while applying for a 3-year multiple entry visa, which will set you back $270. A US postal money order, make sure not to bring cash or a check as this might get rejected. The Russian consulates in the US also reserve the right to request bank statements, proof of employment and proof of property ownership in the US, so it's best to bring all of this along just to be on the safe side. A full list of the documents you need can be found here. Got everything? Okay, good. And breathe. Step 4. Book your flight. You might be thinking, why leave it this late to book a flight? Well, we recommend only doing this once you have your visa and you're 100% sure you can get into Russia. Remember, this can all be done for you by a visa agency, but we hope this video showed you it's not that tricky to do it.